Hello, today I will be doing this look, which is one of the looks I recently featured on the blog amongst some other Valentine's sort of spring makeup looks. I really liked it, and I thought it's really pretty on the eyes with some new eyeshadows from limited editions that were recently released. So I thought it would be really nice to do a video and show you how I've done it. So for this look, I will start with the base, and what is really nice with this season makeup trends, they all very natural and sheer on the skin. I'm going to be using the Radiance Boosting Base from Clarins. I showed it in the video before where I used it with the brush buffed into my skin. Since then I have been playing with this product a little bit more, and I have to say that actually I really like it now. I can see it works much better applied just with the fingers underneath the foundation. You can still wear it just alone if you wish to, if you don't put any makeup, and you can see it really perfects the skin. But it's the very gentle radiance that it gives. That's what's really nice about this product. So I'll just blend all over my face a little bit of the base. I'm going to be using my old favourite foundation by Terry Sheer Expert, and that is really lovely if you want to create sort of no makeup look. If you never tried by Terry, I cannot recommend enough. It's very light texture. They're based on hyaluronic acid, which is very hydrating. So you're getting this very smooth and perfected look. You don't necessarily have to apply it all over. You can just focus on the areas that you feel that need a bit more coverage. So I will still be applying more products on my complexion. I will finish off with the powder and a blusher, but before I do that, I would like to do my eyes. I really want that look to be perfected and to stay really well, and this is why I'm going to be using the priming potion, which is an eyeshadow primer. It just keeps your eyeshadows in place, helps to build the intense colour much easier, and they just won't move anywhere. And all you need to do is just pat a tiny little amount onto your eyelids. I'm going to be using as a base shadow new Chanel, which is called 93 Impulsion, and that's the limited edition for spring. So you can use a brush, but I will start with just using my fingertip to apply it. And just from the corner all the way. But keep it within the socket line, so don't go above the crease. If you keep patting really gently, you can really build this eyeshadow. I find it much easier to blend just with a finger. And now I'm going to move onto this really lovely limited edition from Clarins. That's their newest spring opalescence collection, and I will be using the purple as a second color on my eyes. I will be using Real Techniques brushes, and this is just base shadow brush. So just dab it into the corner, just a bit like a V shape. I really like this brush because it allows you to pat and dab the product, but also it's fluffy enough to blend, so you don't have to use too many brushes. And then repeat the same on the other eye. If you pat your eyeshadow, you build in colour much easier without it dropping all over underneath your eyes. So just gently pat rather than brush. And when there is hardly anything on the brush, you can wipe your brush in a bit of tissue if you want. Then give it a little circular motions just to blend the edges so it all looks really kind of smoky and blended. So I'm going to use the accent brush, also from Real Techniques. and I'm dabbing in the same purple colour. I'm just going to apply it underneath, very close to your lash line. With this Clarins eyeshadows, you can actually use them wet for a little bit more definition. I'm going to take this silver here and apply it to the corner just to brighten it all up a little bit, and just right into the corner and gently blend it out. If it's your night maybe look or a date look, then you can definitely go maybe a bit more intense in the corner. If it's a daytime look, I'll keep it quite natural and simple. So just a tiny dab and well blended. So before I finish off my eyes, I will apply some eyebrow pencil just to get a bit more definition and to see how it all looks together. I will be using a Shavata pencil, which is really great because it has two colors, one on each end, so you can really customize a shade that you need for your eyebrows. And all you need to do is just draw tiny little strokes and loads of them. That's the best way to get your pencil just to fill in between the hair, and that way it will look very natural. Okay, so straight away quite a big difference. And then the same on the other side. You do want your eyebrows to look similar, but you have to remember, like Shavata says, they're sisters, not twins. So don't get obsessed and start plugging if you see that they're not exactly identical. So let's pop some mascara now. I'm using Hypnose because I had some stash of that mascara, so it's still lasting me, but I'm quite looking forward to trying some new mascaras that just been released. So if you have any good recommendations, do let me know. With your mascara, you really want to get into the bottom of your lashes, so straight by the root of your lash, and then just gently pull forward. Don't try to do loads of quick movements. This way you're showing a full length of your lash and you're not stacking them together. And that's my eyes done. So I left the concealer to the end once my eyes are done, just so if anything drops, you can tidy all that up. And I'm using, once again, by Terry. It's a really, really lovely concealer that will also smooth the area under your eyes. And all you need to do is just press and pop your product, ideally in a V shape, just so you're really highlighting all of that area, so everything else around your eyes look really bright and perfected. If you do the V shape, it also keeps your cheeks looking lifted. So all good. A blush, and I'm using also Clarins Spring Edition in Candy. It's 02. It's a cream blusher, so all you need to do is either use your fingers, or you can take it on a foundation brush, or I'm using again Real Technique stapling brush, just like that. And little circular motions just on the apple of my cheek. Not too much, just a little bit, just to enhance your cheeks. And finally the lipstick, because I want this look to be all about the eyes. I want to keep everything else quite natural, but I still would like to enhance my lips. And that's why I've chosen Burberry. It's number 10, Dusty Rose. And it's perfect just to enhance your lips, but without really looking like you've got lipstick on. I really love Burberry lipsticks. They've got really nice creamy texture. They smell gorgeous and they look pretty, so what's not to like? And voila. So I hope you really like the look, and I would love you to give it a go. And if there's anything in particular you want me to do in the next video, pop it down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. But before you go, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye!